Brad Nessler, joined in the booth by Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit. No complaints about the weather tonight, as we see nothing but stars in this contest between the Missouri Tigers and the Nebraska Cornhuskers. And here come the Cornhuskers. The Tigers believe that they're the better team. Who are you taking in this one, Herbie?
Nebraska is going to be all over the quarterback in this one, Coach. Having one of the most gifted athletes at defensive end makes this defense that much better. He'll help his defense force some turnovers and get the win.
I like it, Kirk. That's an excellent pick.
I can't go against Nebraska in this one.
We're ready to get this one underway as the teams are lined up for the opening kick. And it's a short kickoff. Number 85 takes it at the 14. So now we'll get to see the offense come onto the field for their first drive of this game. They'll get the ball here at the 28. The Tigers are lining up with three receivers. Steps up in the pocket. He passes it. That's incomplete. Number 84 was the intended target. That'll make it second down. Second and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. The Tigers come out in a shotgun. Looks to pass. Dumps it. It's complete. And he's tackled at the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup on the screenplay.
7-yard gain on the play.
They'll line up at the 35. They're down to 3 coming up. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers. Third and short, and they hand it on. Tackle made at the 35. And that brings up 4th down.
Great stop by the defense. They played with tremendous character on those downs.
4th and 3. Missouri ready to put this one away. The defense now really trying to get the crowd into it. He gets it off.
Back deep to return.
They were fumbled, and the defense is on it. They should be thankful to get it back.
Exactly, and the coach can breathe easy now that his own player recovered the fumble.
They'll
First and 10
at the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Number 20 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Play action. Number 13 throws. Incomplete. He let that pass get away from him.
I think he's a little bit anxious. He actually looked a little bit too juiced that time, but he'll get the next one.
Second and 10. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Number 20 alone in the backfield. Nice play fake. He unloads it. Oh, what an interception. Bounces off a would-be tackler. What an interception by the cornerback.
I love it. A defensive back with soft hands. This kid can play.
They line up at the 41.
Start the drive.
It's first down.
At the 41-yard line. 1st and 10.
Number 10 comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. Swings it out to his man on the screen. And he's taken down at the 37. The screen is good for 4.
Gain of 4 on the play.
From the 37-yard line.
Ball on the
2nd down.
37-yard line.
The Tigers set up in the gun. Brought down at the 35. He gains a couple of yards on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
They'll line up at the 35. Here's third down. 4 yards to go. Missouri lines up in a bunch formation. Looks. Number 10. Passes. Someone got a hand on it.
How about that play, Coach?
Kirk, that's exactly how you teach a player to defend the pass. Do anything possible to disrupt the play. You don't necessarily have to make the interception to make a big play on defense.
That's very true. Now they'll have a 4th down situation.
Missouri lines up with 3 receivers. He's looking to pass. He passes it, catches it, and down he goes at the 30-yard line.
They got lucky on that one.
Sure did, Coach. They just barely, and I mean barely, got the first.
Man, barely converting on 4th down is not how this coach wants to play. He needs to get better production on 1st and 2nd down.
On the 30-yard
From the 30-yard line, it's first down. Number 10 lines up with 4 wideouts. He's taken down at the 29.
on the run. 1-yard gain on the play.
It's second down and 9 to go.
Ball on the 29-yard line.
Number 10 lines up in the shotgun. Back to pass. He's looking down the middle. To the middle, it's his tight end. He looked like he threw that one about as hard as he could.
Now, sometimes you have to. You got to make sure the defense can't get to it, so you put a little extra zip on the throw, just like he did there.
I'll tell you what, that ball looks like a missile with laces.
We've got a first and 10. They're threatening inside the 20. Number 20 lines up as a single back. First down, look at the throw. Wants to get it out on the screen. He's in for the touchdown. That was a well-drawn-up play for the wideout.
They saw something upstairs. It led to a touchdown. You can thank the play calling there. Very impressive.
And they line up for the point after. And he hits the PAT. Less than 2 to go in our first quarter of play. The score, Missouri 7, Nebraska nothing. Missouri is lining up to kick this one off.
Number 30.
He kicks it off. Number 30 fields it at the 7. At the 30, he spins. So the offense will come out and try to turn things around after an interception on their last drive.
The quarterback has to get that interception out of his head. You can't be scared to keep firing away in this game, or the defense will tear you
They'll
apart.
start the drive.
They'll start this drive at the 37-yard line.
First and 10.
Play action. He throws it. This one is incomplete.
That's going to go down as a drop, my friend.
A very frustrating drop. I like the play call. I like the pass even more, but it really doesn't matter if the receiver can't bring it in.
Second and 10.
Second and 10.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
The defense is looking for the pass as they bring out their dime package. They'll give it off here. A little juke, and he's level at the 36.
On the tackle
Oh, man, the defense wasn't moving at all on that play.
The object was to sell the pass and then sneak by the defensive line with the run. The problem here was that the quarterback didn't sell the pass very well.
Hey, they said this quarterback got an A in his drama class last semester. I'd give him about a D- on that play.
Drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking. And they hit him in the backfield. 7-yard loss on the play.
7-yard loss on the play. Fourth and long.
Nebraska
Ball
lining
on
up
the
the front.
29-yard line.
Number 7 is back to receive.
Back to punt. Number 7 back deep to return.
He punts it. Number 7 fields it at the 41. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. They'll go to work at the 43-yard line.
The 43-yard line. First and 10.
Missouri comes out in the shotgun.
Number 94 makes the stop. No gain on the play.
From their own 43-yard line. It's second down and 10 to go. The Tigers are lining up with 3 receivers. Looking, rifles it left. The ball is tipped.
That's just a great defensive play.
It won't look like much in the stat book, but that's getting the job done.
So that'll make it third down. Third down, 10 yards to go.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
The Tigers line up with a single set backfield. He drops back, moves up in the pocket. He fires left side, and it's picked off from the 10. He's tackled at the 34. Great catch by the linebacker, but not a smart throw from the quarterback.
It didn't look like the quarterback even saw the linebacker hanging in that area. It pays to be in the right spot at the right time.
This drive will start at the 34-yard line.
First and 10.
Number 13 is back in the gun. Drops back on first down. Across the middle. Someone got a hand on it.
This linebacker is all over the field.
He's the type of guy who loves to get in on every play. It doesn't matter if it's a run or a pass. You'll find him around the football.
Second
down and 10 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Number 20 is the single setback. Here's the give. Tries to juke. And he's tackled at the 31-yard line. Number 20 gets 3 yards on the play. So that'll make it third down.
Third and 7. Ball on the 31-yard line.
After a quarter of play, our score is Missouri 7, Nebraska nothing. It's third down and 7 to go. Ball on the 31-yard line. The defense sets up in the dime. Look at the throw. Steps up. Looks. He's looking down the middle. It's a tip drill. They'll bring him down at the 15-yard line.
I talked to this receiver early in the week, and he comes up to me and says, "Yo, coach, you're going to be calling my number this week. I'm going to make some big plays."
Well, he wasn't lying. That was definitely a big-time play.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers, brought to you by Coca-Cola. Missouri comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. He gets hit out of bounds at the 16. 1-yard loss.
1-yard loss on the play.
Second and 11. Ball on the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Huskers They have 3 receivers bunched. Drops back to pass. Number 13 throws. It's caught one-handed. That one worked pretty well.
It's a good job here by the wide receiver to get over and create a good separation from the defense.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. Play action, throws to the middle. Touchdown, Nebraska! Nice touchdown combination on that one.
Oh, yeah, this receiver and quarterback are on the same wavelength at all times during this football game.
Here's the PAT to tie this thing up. And he adds the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Nebraska gets set to kick this one away. Number 84 and number 85 back ready to return. He sends it off. Number 84 fields it at the 9. Can't wrap him up. Defense won the last battle. They were able to pick the ball off. Who's going to win this time? Here's a look at the offensive production statistics brought to you by Coca-Cola. 3 wideouts here. A handoff, tackled for a loss. And that was not a good call offensively.
No, not a good call, only because they lost yardage. I tell you, I've seen plays like this where the tailback breaks one and goes for a touchdown.
You're right, Lee. You can never tell.
It's 2nd and 11. Missouri lines up in a shotgun set. He's looking to pass. There he goes. And he's hammered down. Number 10 probably just has a stinger here. We'll keep you updated on his status.
Oh, yeah. It looks like he hurt his arm on that play.
They'll line up at the 25. Third down. Missouri in a 4-wide set. Direct snap to the back. And they make the stop at the 29-yard line. Number 20 picks up about 4 yards on the play. It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up. Number 83, the return man. He gets it away.
Number 83, back to return.
Number 83 fields it at the 41.
Great passing was the key for the offense. Last time they had the ball, they were able to pick apart the defense and get down the field for a touchdown.
So if I'm the coach, I'm telling my defensive linemen to get more pressure on that quarterback.
They'll take over.
The offense will take over at the 47-yard line. The Huskers line up in an I formation. He's gobbled up in the backfield.
Not a very successful run that time, Coach.
Did you see his explosion off the defensive line? Woohoo! It seemed like he was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
He just timed the snap count there. It really made a nice play.
From their own 43-yard line. So it's 2nd and 14. The defense lines up with 5 defensive backs. He looks. He's looking for his man, and he's tackled right away.
That was a laser, Kurt. This guy has a huge arm.
It's like he's throwing darts, but it's coming at about 86 miles an hour.
Third and 4. Ball right around
on the
midfield.
47-yard line.
Nebraska sets up in the I. Brought down at the 47. He may have gotten back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. Fourth and 4.
The Cornhusker will line up the punt.
47-yard line.
Number 8 is back awaiting the punt. Number 97 punts it, and he didn't kick that ball well at all. Number 19 calls for the fair catch.
You guys remember what this offense did the last time they had the ball?
They have the ball before?
Exactly. It was 3 and out so fast they had to ask for slow-mo replay to recap it.
They'll take
start
over
at
at
the
the
22.
22-yard line. First and 10.
The Tigers come out in the ace formation. Drops back on first down. Quick toss. And it's picked off. So the turnover will once again give the ball back to this offense.
That's 2 interceptions today by this defense. Their coach has to be happy that they're forcing turnovers.
From the 34-yard line. First down. Number 13 with 3 wide receivers. They'll throw on first down. Number 13 fires. He's right there for the interception. He's got some blockers. What an interception by the cornerback.
I love it. A defensive back with soft hands. This kid can play.
First and 10. Ball on their own 43.
43-yard line. First and 10.
Missouri lines up in the shotgun set. First down, look at the throw. Looking, going long. Incomplete pass.
And that one's going to go down in the stats as a drop. That would have been a tough catch.
Well, when you're going to school for free to play football, they expect you to catch those, Kirk. Now, I know the defender got in there to break it up, but there are just no excuses for that. You touch it, you catch it. That always has been the rule.
43-yard line.
It's second down. The Tigers come out in the shotgun, loses the football. Recovered by the defense. And a nice recovery there.
I'll tell you guys something. Coaches love players that force fumbles and recover the football.
They'll go to work at the 42. The Huskers come out showing 3 wide. Here's a draw, and they'll bring him down behind the line. Nebraska will take a timeout. That's their first of the half. Second down. Number 20 lines up as a single back. They get it out there on the toss. He's going to try to throw. The ball is tipped. So they try some trickery there, but the defense is all over it.
Hey, how about the defense? They were not going to get fooled that time, sweetheart.
Third down, 13. Ball on the 45-yard line. Nebraska comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. Looks to pass. Stepping up, looks. He throws it to the middle. It's his tight end. Nebraska will take a timeout. That's their second of the half. Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers, brought to you by Coke. Nebraska lines up with 3 receivers. He looks to throw on first down. And that one's fallen incomplete. Number 87 was the intended receiver on that pass. That'll make it second down. They line up at the 32.
Ball on the 32-yard
It's second down and 10 to
line.
go. The Huskers come out in the ace formation. Back to pass. Steps up, looking. Number 13 lets it fly. Good defense there, guys.
I wonder if the quarterback was expecting to see a man coverage there because he threw it right to the defense.
And that's what's so tough about playing against a zone. You think a guy's open, and out of nowhere, the defender shows up. Just like that.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
The Cornhuskers line up with a single set backfield. Into traffic, and it's picked off. And credit the safety with that last interception.
He knew exactly where the quarterback was going with the football. It's not always about athletic ability. You've got to be a smart player and know what's going on out there.
And that comes from breaking down film of the opposing offense and paying attention all week in practice. This safety was ready for today's game.
They
line up at the 16-yard line. It's first down. He drops back. Throws it to the outside. The senior makes the catch. Nice little pitch and catch with a wide out.
The quarterback and receiver spend a lot of time together. The coaches say they stay after practice just working on their timing, and right there it paid off.
Second down.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
The Tigers come out showing 3 wide. And he's taken down at the 29. A good carry for the first down.
You guys know I like running plays with the lead blocker. But if they can run consistently like they are right now, it doesn't matter how they're blocking it. As long as they block, they're going to make yards.
As long as it's within the rules of the game, right, Lee?
And we've got a tie ball game here, folks, and we pause for halftime. We're ready to start the second half. The teams are lined up for the kickoff. And this one's a short kick. Number 20 takes it at the 12. Missed tackle. And now we'll see the offense come out onto the field for their next possession.
On the return.
This drive will start at the 28.
First and 10.
Nebraska comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Gives it up the gut. Tries to juke. Tackle at the 29-yard line. Number 20 gains about a yard on the play and bring up second down. They line up at the 29. It's second down. They'll go with the fullback. Brought down at the 32-yard line. A gain of 3 yards by the fullback.
3-yard gain on the play.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
And they have 3 receivers bunched. Looking to throw. Lets it fly. That's a great tackle at the 37. And it looks like there's an injury down there on the field.
Well, it doesn't look like it's too serious, guys, but you never know. Sometimes those small injuries turn into season-ending ones.
Fourth and 1. So they're set to punt this one away.
7-yard line.
Number 97 awaits the snap.
Number 7 back deep to return.
He punts it. Number 7 fields it at the 30. The 50. At the 40. At the 30. To the 20. To the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. What a huge return.
Did you see how he accelerated through that hole? And once he hit the open field, it was just pure speed.
Yeah, talking to this coach, this is the player that he was afraid of for all the reasons you mentioned. Speed and acceleration.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 4 minutes to go in the third quarter, the score is Missouri 14, Nebraska 7. Missouri is lining up to kick this one off. He kicks it off. Number 20 takes it at the 8. Missed tackle. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3 and out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
And maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
Here's the offensive production statistics, sponsored by Coca-Cola. Missouri lines up in a dime defense here. Drops back on first down. Number 13 guns it over the middle. Finds his receiver. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 35. Number 20, alone in the backfield. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And down he goes at the 36. The running back gets a yard, maybe less. We've got 2nd and 9 here.
Ball on the
36-yard line. And they have 3 bunched. Back to pass. Throws it. They can't connect. Incomplete.
Kirk. Yeah, Coach.
Did you see that drop pass?
Yeah, but it's safe to say that he heard footsteps, don't you think? I mean, the defender almost got there at the same time as the football.
All right. Well, the correct answer is yes, he did drop the football. Come on, sweetheart. The quarterback is trying to get you the ball. You got to make those kind of plays out there.
Back to pass. Moves up in the pocket. Number 13 delivers. Incomplete pass. Number 84 was the intended target. And they're going to have to bring on the punt team.
Fourth and 9.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. Number 7 is back deep to return the punt. Punts the ball away. Number 7 fields it at the 34. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. They'll set up shop at the 39.
At the 39-yard line. First and 10.
Number 10 comes to the line with 3 wide. Throwing right. Complete. And he tackles him hard. On the 45-yard line. So they execute and move closer to the sticks.
Yeah, completing those short passes is the key because it lulls the defense to sleep a little bit. Then you can launch one big one downfield for a big gain.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 45-yard line. Nebraska comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. It falls incomplete. Number 43 was the intended target on the play. That'll make it 3rd down.
On the play.
Third down, 4 yards to go. Ball on their own 45. Going with the shotgun here. Drops back to pass. Dumps it. Has it to the senior. Good open field tackle. That won't be enough to move the chain.
That's what I'd like to see. Crisp tackling by the defense so he can't get away and get enough for the first.
4th and 3.
Missouri ready to put this one away. Number 90 is waiting for the snap.
Number 83 back to return.
Number 90 punts it, and he didn't get much distance on it. Calls for the fair catch. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. First down, 10 yards to go.
1st and 10.
5 DBs on the field. Comes across the middle, and it falls incomplete. The wide receiver couldn't catch up to that ball.
And you know what? No one could have caught up to that one. He just misfired it.
They line up at the 29.
Ball on the
2nd down, 10
line.
yards to go. Number 20 is the single setback. Drops back to pass. Looking. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
The sack. Loss of 6 on the play.
Third, they line up at the 23.
Ball on the
3rd
23-yard
down.
line.
Number 20, alone in the backfield. He drops back. Rolling out to the right side. In the air. It's intercepted. And this could be a big return. The 10. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Oh, that's a quarterback's worst nightmare.
Don't remind me, Coach, but I really think that was a great defensive play. He made a nice jump on the ball and took it to the house.
They line up for the extra point. And he adds the extra point. Just over a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. And the score, Missouri 21, Nebraska 7. Missouri lines up for the kickoff. Number 30 and number 20 back deep to return. And it's a short kickoff. Number 30 takes it at the 12. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive.
30 on the return.
Here are the offensive production stats, brought to you today by Coca-Cola. Nebraska lines up in a bunch formation. Throws this one out to the left. It's caught one-handed. Our cameraman didn't even know who had the ball.
I'm pretty sure the defense didn't either. The halfback did a heck of a job faking like he was running with the ball. They were about to tackle him.
First down.
1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Single set backfield. He looks to throw on 1st down. He lets it go. He snags it. He's taken down at the 43-yard line.
How about that play?
Well, it was a good pass, a good catch, and they are keeping the defense off balance by throwing on 1st down.
Absolutely right.
First down, 10 yards to go. Number 20 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Fakes to the back. Number 13 throws, and he's got him again. A
I'll tell you, this receiver showed really good hands on that play.
This kid is always calling for the ball, and if he keeps making plays like that, he'll continue to get the ball.
It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Nebraska sets up in the I. They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped them yet. And he's taken down at the 15-yard line. A nice completion to the tight end.
A good play here, and the thing that I notice is that he provides a nice big target out there for the quarterback.
They're inside the 20.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Another trip to the red zone. Last time, it resulted in a touchdown. Gives it to the back. He'll move. Brought down at the 13-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
They line up at the 13. It's 2nd and 8. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. Batted ball. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
So that'll make it 3rd down. From the 13-yard line. 3rd down, 8 yards to go. This defense is in the dime. To the end zone. It's tipped. The corner comes up with a nice play defending his own end zone.
I'm not so sure he couldn't have come away with that interception that time. Good play, but I bet he's kicking himself for not catching that football.
So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field. From the gun. They need this pass. Number 13 throws it out there. It's complete, and he's tackled at the 2-yard line.
They're staying alive, Kirk.
Yep, but barely. That was a clutch play on 4th down. But they are still down a couple of scores, and it's going to take some work for this team to get back into this game.
Here are the offensive production stats, brought to you today by Coca-Cola. On play action, and he's got it for the touchdown. That was a nice touchdown grab by the tight end.
Well, this guy's a valuable weapon when the offense is down there deep in the red zone.
So the kicking team will line up for the point after. And he hits the PAT. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He sends it off. Number 85 takes it at the 8. And now we'll see the offense coming out of the field for their next possession.
On the return.
A very important possession here.
28-yard line. 1st and 10.
Missouri comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. Handoff up the middle, makes a move. He's tackled at the 33. They gain 5 yards there.
5-yard gain on the play.
It's 2nd and 5 here. Number 20 lines up as a single back. Tosses left. Tackle at the 34-yard line. Number 20 picks up a yard on the play.
1-yard gain on the play.
Third and 4.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
The Tigers with 4 receivers. They run a counter. Brought down at the 37-yard line. They'll still be short of the first down.
They didn't have far to go, Brad, but it didn't matter because this defense was ready for them.
And now it's 4th down, Coach.
It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up. Number 90 awaits the snap.
Number 90, back to punt. Number 83, back to return.
Punts the ball away. Number 83 takes it to 28. What do you expect from this offense at this point, fellas?
Well, Brad, this is only a one-possession game, but I think they need to get into the end zone on this drive.
They have a little bit of time, but they certainly can't afford to turn the ball over here. They need points right now.
It's 1st and 10.
They'll take over at the 32-yard line. 1st and 10.
Drops back on 1st down. He lets it go. He's taken down at the 33. Defense is all over that pass.
Right, D. I'm telling you, this defense is tough.
They line up at the 33. It's 2nd and 9. And down he goes at the 35-yard line. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain. They'll line up at the 35. It's 3rd and 7. Nebraska lines up with 3 receivers. Looks, throws it to the outside. And that pass and catch gives them a 1st down.
Yep, they got the 1st down, but it wasn't by much, you guys.
He looks to throw on 1st down. Comes across the middle, and he brings it down. What happened there, guys?
Well, they were in man-to-man coverage on that play. I couldn't tell if the defender slipped or he just got beat on that play.
No, he just got beat. It was a good catch for the 1st down.
Looks like someone went a little too far with the celebration.
Personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the offense. 15-yard penalty. 1st down.
First and long. Ball on the 45-yard line. Missouri lines up in a dime defense here. Surveys the field. Throws. And that one's fallen incomplete. He made the catch, but it was outside the white line.
This quarterback has to just settle down and get his feet underneath him. He took the receiver clearly out of bounds. That kid had no shot to make the catch.
There you have it, folks. Your Coca-Cola players of the game. They really earned it out there today. The Husker come out in the ace formation. Back to pass. He unloads it. Finds his receiver. Down the sideline.
Interesting call. Defense came with the heat that time. Problem was they couldn't quite get to the quarterback. And when you can't quite do something, that means the other guys will probably have a big play.
And you're right. That pass was good for a bunch of yards that time.
Let's take a look at the offensive production numbers, brought to you by Coke. One-man backfield. They'll throw on 1st down. He's faced, and he hits him hard at the 15. Boy, does this kid have an arm or what?
Are you kidding me? It looks like he has a rocket launcher attached to his shoulder.
The pressure turns up when in the red zone, and that's when you turn to Old Spice red zone, when performance matters most. The offense got 6 the last time they were inside the 20. Let's see what they do here. Nebraska will take their first time out of the half. The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. The Huskers are lining up with 3 receivers. Looking to throw. And they got it. Nebraska will have 1 timeout remaining. down, and the offense is still on the field.
4th and 9. Ball on the 24-yard line.
The defense is looking for the pass as they bring out their dime package. Here we go. Number 13 fires. In and out of his hand. They stop him on 4th down.
You talk about huge plays. This defense stood tall and shut them down.
They'll take over at the 24-yard line.
At the 24-yard line. 1st and 10.
Missouri is about ready to celebrate a big victory here. Nebraska will take their final timeout. Second down. We should just see the quarterback take a knee right here, winding down the rest of this clock. They line up for 20. 3rd and 14 coming up here. Number 10 lines up in the shotgun. The halfback with a carry. He jukes. They'll bring him down at the 24. That was a nice stretch for the D there.
Yeah, they really cranked it up a notch on that series.
So this rivalry will have to wait another year to renew their acquaintances. Was this one any different than previous years?
When it comes to rivalry games, anything can happen. That's what makes it so great and adds to the history. It was no different here today. Big win for these guys.
Folks, that's going to do it for this edition of NCAA Football 2007. Again, our final score, Missouri 21, Nebraska 14. This is Brad Nessler for Lee Corso and Kirk Herbstreit saying so long.